Hey, today we're going to talk about building a practice of gratitude. I'm Keith.
And I'm Rodney, and this is the Daily Chronicle, where Keith and I decided to keep track of everything we're going through, mindset, a lot of mindset stuff, but also practical and tips. Then we decided to catalog it for our daughters. Then we decided to make it public so that we could
I
build a
love how
community
you
around it.
deliver that. Yeah,
You like that?
I
And
do.
then we could build a community around it and really outsource better ideas because we want to learn from others. So
Yeah.
yeah, build it, forming a practice of gratitude. What's your thought on
Well,
it?
it's interesting because we do this daily check-in. Quick thought, like we talk about gratitude, and my relationship with gratitude is funny, especially during this COVID crisis. In that, like, I feel like I should feel more thankful and appreciative, right? Like there's a should, which again, this is something we need to talk about later is our practice on should, but we feel like I should be more thankful and appreciative. Um, I'm not naturally because I have all these other things going on. So I'm not feeling grateful because I'm just not feeling it. It's not because I'm not grateful. But the point there being is I do think it's important. So intentionally writing for me is intentionally writing what the best thing from yesterday was. And our daily check-in process helps me evaluate it and at least give me a moment to assess what I'm grateful for. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, all of that, the should thing, I could just put it on the list. We're going to talk about that soon. But yeah, the my daily gratitude is two things. In the morning, the days I do journal, I just write down what I'm grateful for. And it doesn't matter when. Like it could have happened yesterday, it could happen 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it just has to be really specific. It can't just be like, I'm thankful for my kids. I want it to be
Yeah.
like, no, Ruby pointed out a hummingbird and the sun. Like
Yeah.
just I want to be as specific as I can.
Right.
And then at dinner time, Ruby is usually like, tell me what I'm grateful for," because she doesn't know how to say "ask me,"
Right.
so she says,
Yeah.
"Tell me." And so as a family, we go around and do what we were grateful for from the day, and those two things are helping me stay in a much more positive, gracious mindset for this time, even though there are difficulties. Not to minimize those difficulties, but
Right.
just to uh, keep me on the plus side of the equation. I think
Yeah.
is what it does for me.
No, I think that's a
Um,
great point. I too, actually, thanks. I for a while was doing. We do. What was your favorite part of the day, and then what are you thankful for? And we stopped doing what are you thankful for just because managing kids at dinner. But now we're back to it, especially during this. So it's another piece that too. But the
only
question
thing
then goes to,
I
yeah,
was
go
just gonna
ahead.
say, like, I used to do three grateful things. Like my wife and I used to do
Yeah,
like name three things you're grateful for,
yeah,
and I stopped doing that because sometimes I can only come up with one or two.
yeah,
And for me, it turned into a shame thing where it's like, you
yeah.
should be able to find three things you're grateful for. What's wrong
Right.
with you? So I just changed it to like, whatever you're feeling, bro. Like, what are you grateful for? Is it 10 things? Is it two? Is it one? Is it half a thing? Whatever. No judgment.
What are
Um,
your practices to institute gratitude? I think we all have them. We all learn different ones that are out there. So we'd love to learn what yours are. Just
quick and snappy today.
yeah, quick and snappy.
I
Hey,
like it.
have an amazing day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.